it's Tracy and I'm here with a review for you, and this is a review of Jordana Cosmetics. They were so kind enough to send me a little baggie full of little samples that I could review for you guys on my channel. And so I'm so excited to be able to review this for you. So thank you very much, Jordana Cosmetics, for sending these things to me. I have really enjoyed them. Okay, so I'm just going to go through what they sent me one by one and then talk to you a little bit about the products, kind of what I think about them and stuff like that. And even though I got this stuff for free, obviously, guys, like, I'm going to tell the truth. I'm just that kind of girl. Okay, so the first thing is the eye primer, and it looks like this. So the eye primer just says 01 Eye Primer Eyeshadow Base on the back. And the front looks like this. And it kind of works like a paint pot. Like the consistency, it's a little bit more, it's not sticky, but it's very thick and a little bit thicker than a paint pot is. And so it's not that easy to blend, but I will say that the stuff, it sort of turns into like a powder finish on your eye, which I really like, because some eye primers don't really do that, but this, you put it on and it's pretty much set, so you have to kind of work with it really quickly. Don't put on too much, and you don't really need to. With this you get 1.86 grams, and I really like this, and I feel like it's going to last me a very long time. I actually am using it right now. I've been using it for a while. So there's a little bit of a dent, but not too much. I've been using it since I got it, and I got this primer about 2 weeks ago, so I wanted to make sure that, you know, I used it on a regular basis so I could give you an accurate review of it. And there was one day where I had on the makeup for, I used as many products as I could for 12 hours about, and it lasted all day. The only thing that didn't last very long was the blush, and I'll get to that when I talk about the blush, but the eye primer is really great. I really like this, and this would be a repurchase for me. I think it's a great eye primer for drugstore. I think it's a great eye primer in general. But to be fair, shadows don't really crease on me. I don't have oily lids, so any primer really works well. But I like this one because it sort of evens out your skin tone, because it does leave sort of a color. Not a color, but it's a neutral color. So it's a very neutral color, and shadows go on it really well. The next thing they sent for the eyes was this eyeshadow duo, and it's what I'm wearing on my eyes right now. So I really like it. I love the pigmentation of the shadow, especially this yellow. It's kind of a yellow, it's like a golden yellow. And I'll show you. So there's nothing on my finger, and I'll show you one swipe what that looks like. Look at that. It's so pretty. The pigmentation is really good, and I love it. I love the sheen that it gives. It's so pretty. The green one, I'm going to show you that as well. Oh, I swiped it twice, sorry. But the pigmentation is also good on that as well. And again, it's what I'm wearing on my lower lash line right now. So I really like this. I'd like to... so I think this is also a great little drugstore duo. It's cheaper than the L'Oreal Hip Duos, and I think the pigmentation might be a little bit better on these. Because I have a few of the Hip Duos, and sometimes it's hit or miss with those. But again, I only own one of these, so I don't know. It might be hit or miss with this as well, but for the price, I would definitely go with the Jordana Cosmetics one as opposed to the Hip one. Next thing for the eyes is this liquid liner, and I use this actually in my 5-minute face challenge, and I really like it. It's just a felt tip, and it goes on very easy. I would definitely recommend this for a beginner, because I think it works so well. I'm using it on my eyes right now. It lasts all day. I used it when I had the 12-hour makeup on, and it lasted the entire time. There was a little bit of smearing on my left eye, like in the wing area, and that might have just been because maybe I yawned and I teared up a little bit and I wiped it away, or maybe I just was scratching my eye. So I don't really remember, but there was just a little bit of smearing there. But I will say that if you have oily lids, then maybe this isn't for you, just because there was a little bit of smearing, so there had to be some moisture there. The color is really nice, and it goes on really easily with the felt tip, so I definitely recommend this as a drugstore liner. The thing that I don't like about it, though, is sometimes the ink, or the liner, the ink, I guess, does not get all the way to the tip, so you kind of have to work with it or press down a little bit. Like, it's not really the easiest, like if I just wanted to like feather like my wing, it's a little bit difficult because there's not very much product at the very tip. But if you just turn it to its side a little bit, then it definitely works better. Then they sent this Kohl Kajal eyeliner in Green Gables, and that's the color there, and this is the color here. And I haven't used this yet, but when I got it, I literally kept going like this on the back of my hand because it goes on so smooth. Like, it feels so smooth going on, and as you can see, like the point is like gone because it's a very, very soft blendable kohl pencil. So I definitely recommend this as an alternative to some of the more higher end kohl pencils because this one smudges like a dream. So I'd love to try the black one, or maybe like a dark blue or a purple, to see how I could smudge it, to use it as a base or just to, you know, have a smoky eye, because this green one is phenomenal. I'm going to go buy a couple of the darker ones from my Walgreens because these are things that they do sell there. Okay, the next eyeliner, and this is a retractable eye pencil. This is in the color Denim Blue. Same thing. It's very, very soft. It goes on very, very soft, but it's not a kohl, but it's still smudgeable, as you can see. It's still very, very smudgeable if you wanted to use it as a base. I don't know what the staying power of this would be like on the waterline or anything like that because I haven't used it on my waterline, but I do recommend it because of the color, and you can definitely use it as a base, and it's really inexpensive. Like, it's such an inexpensive base to use. I think these are like a couple bucks from my Walgreens at least. Goes on really, really smooth. Love their pencils, and I've loved their pencils for years. The pencils are actually things that I own, especially their lip liner pencils, which I will show you later. So I do really, really like those products that come from Jordana. Then they sent me a lip liner, and I own a couple of the other lip liners already, and I purchased these with my money before they even sent me anything. Before Jordana Cosmetics even knew my name, I owned lip liner pencils, and these are not my first lip liner pencils that I have from them, but they're my favorite drugstore lip liner pencils ever. They are fantastic. I love that it's a retractable, so there's no sharpening needed. I will swatch this one for you so that you can see it. This is in the color Silver Lilac, and I'm wearing it on my lips right now under the lip gloss. And I'll swatch some of the other colors for you as well. This is in Cabernet. So pretty. I love it. I love using that one for a deep lip, and it's so smooth, and it definitely prevents your lipstick from feathering up, from feathering out rather. And this is in Plush Plum, which I don't really know why it's called Plush Plum because it's definitely a red and not a plum. So there it is, and I use that one for a red lip. Love their lip liners. If I recommend nothing else to you by Jordana Cosmetics, go pick up their liners. At my Walgreens, they only sell the liners. They only sell like the lip liners, the eyeliners, and I think that's it. They don't sell any of the liquid pencils. They don't sell the eyeshadow base. They don't sell anything else other than the pencil. So those are the only things that I've used, but they are some of my personal favorites. I also own the regular eyeliner. Yeah, it's this small because I've used it so much, and I actually used it for this tutorial. I started out using Milani's Liquify, and then it wasn't really working how I wanted it to work with this look, so I was like, oh, I totally forgot I have a Jordana Cosmetics pencil that is one of my favorites. So this is how small it is, and it starts off like this big, but it's this small now because I use it all the time. It's like my favorite liner. It's very, very black, and it's very, very easy to apply. So I, again, recommend their pencils. Can't say enough about their pencils. I have purchased them with my own money on many occasions. Other people that I know have, so definitely go try those out. Okay, also for, oh, I forgot one more eye product. This is their loose shadow in, oh, come on. I think it's pink quartz. It doesn't have the name on it because the name was on the little plastic wrapping, but I'm pretty sure this is in pink quartz, and it looks like this. So it comes with like a little sifter, and then the cap. So this is the color. I will show you. That's the color. It's very, very pretty. I have not used this color yet either, but I will. It's very pretty. It's almost like a very, very fine glitter. Like, that's how it feels. It feels like a very fine glitter. But it's not a glitter. It's definitely a pigment. Again, really, really pretty. Really inexpensive. And they have several colors of these. And I do think that I'm going to pick up a few more of the colors from their website or wherever I can find them. They don't sell them at my Walgreens. But I do like the consistency of them, and I think that they would, if I could like find some really, really bright colored pigments, then that would be fantastic. So I do think that I'm going to pick some of those up. Then they sent me a blush. It's the blush that I'm wearing right now. And I'll put some on again. And it is, there's no name to this blush. It just says Rouge. It says 17 Rouge Blush Powder. And it's pink. And I really, really like this. And when I was wearing the 12-hour makeup, this is the thing that did not last as long as everything else for 12 hours. Which is understandable. I didn't have on a primer underneath my foundation. I didn't even have on liquid foundation, which may have made it last a little bit longer. I had on mineral foundation. So this lasted for about, I could see it, I know that I could definitely still see it at about 4 hours in. And then the next time I looked at my face, it was around 6 hours in. And the blush had faded considerably to the point where I couldn't even really see it. So sometime between 4 and 6 hours, the blush faded. But I do think that it's really, really pretty. Their color selection is good. It's mostly pinks and mauves. And I do like the consistency. You know, it's not... It doesn't go on chalky. It's, you know, it doesn't feel like silk, but it doesn't feel like I'm, you know, pressing against rocks either. So there is the swatch. So as you can see, it's a little bit coral, at least on my skin tone, but it's definitely pink. Then they sent me 3 lip products, and here they are. So I've been talking for 15 minutes. I'm not going to be able to put the little thing at the end of this because this is so long. Okay. If I can't put the tutorial at the end of this, then I'll just have another video, like a part 2. Okay, so this is this is the first lip gloss, and this is my least favorite of them. I love the color, hate the consistency, and I hate the way it smells. I hate the way it smells. Like, I'm dreading smelling it right now. It just smells like cheap. Ugh. Like it just... And it's so thick, like it's so thick. I hate lip glosses that are so thick that I can't push the brush in. It's so thick, and I know that that helps like with the staying power and everything, but it's just too thick for my liking. It's very, very sticky. But there's the color. The color is gorgeous. It's like a bronze color with like gold peach undertones. So pretty. Love the color. Hate the smell. Hate the consistency. Hate the taste. Because I did try it. Don't like the taste at all, so I wouldn't buy this. This is the thing that I would not recommend. Don't like this one. Then they sent me a clear gloss, which who, you know, doesn't love a clear gloss? It smells kind of like bubble gum. Like, I don't know. But it's not a bad smell, and it doesn't have a bad taste. And so I have used this, just, you know, a clear gloss. There are some lipsticks that I have that I want a gloss to go on top of it, but I don't have a gloss that necessarily matches it. So clear gloss is really great for that. I do recommend if you like clear glosses. I don't know what other colors or how the payoff is on the other colors because all I have is clear. This is my favorite. This is probably, honestly, my favorite out of the entire line that they have that they sent to me. So it is the Lip Shine Natural Glaze. Looks like this, and it's the twist up kind of like the Stila. It's what I have on my lips right now on top of that pencil. And it smells like watermelon. It's in the color Watermelon Punch, and it smells like watermelon. So I'm going to assume that all of the lip glosses that are like this and all the colors smell like whatever the name is, because it smells really good, but it doesn't taste bad. Like, it doesn't taste like anything. So that's what I really like, is it doesn't taste like anything and it smells really nice. And I love that it's like a twist up. I've used so much of it. Here, you can see. I've used this much of the product. Like, I'll probably go through this next week and be done, because I've been using this like every day, multiple times a day, because I love this product. So yeah, so that's it. That's the entire review. Overall, I really, really, really like their product line. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to stop babbling because I've been talking for 20 minutes, and I have to somehow figure out how to edit this so that I can put it on YouTube. If you want to know how to get this look, but if you do want to know, it's the yellow shadow on top, the green liner down at the bottom, winged out. Used the black liner to apply to the top of my lid and wing that out, and then the black pencil liner on my waterline. Used the blush on my cheeks. Used Silver Lilac and on my lips, and then put the gloss on top of it. And that's the end of the look. So if you guys have any questions about anything, then please don't forget to leave a comment down below and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.